Hello everyone. In this video, I, Zil Bharat, with my partners Hinaba Sarvaiya, Divya Sheta and Hirva Pandya are going to discuss the part 2 of A Dance of a Forest by Wole Soyinka, a play. The part 2 begins with the conversation between Ishuoro, who is a spirit of the forest, who is wanting to know from Murit if today is the day for Aroni's ceremony of the welcome of the dead, a ceremony which will be a lesson for humans. Here I have highlighted some parts from the original play. The part 2 begins with Murit is about to leave home for the human festives. The Murit is leaving and Ishuoro is coming and asking the question if Murit is having any information about the ceremony which is going to happen in the forest. Ishuoro says that the humans have spoiled too much of the forest by their greed and thoughtlessness, and today must be the day for the forest to fight back. Ishuoro is furious at the way the humans have destroyed the forest. He wants justice. Here Ishuoro is asking the day I asked you whether or not today was the day for Aroni's harmless little ceremony. While Murit is questioning again that how do I knew? Ishwaro says, don't lie to me. Today is their gathering for the tribes. I know. They asked for conquerors and Aroni has sent them accusers, knowing they would never welcome them. He is particularly angry with Demo, who carves and defaces trees. He threatens that he and Oro will have their revenge. He rushes off the stage. And here the Ishuro is talking about how you survived till now. I do not know. Have you been how they celebrated the gatherings of the tribes in our own destructions? Today they dared to chase out the forest spirits by poisoning the air with petrol fumes. Have you seen how much of the forest has been torn down for their pretty decorations? My patience. Here, Ishwaro is complaining that how humans have destructed the forest, and he is trying to explain Murit that how humans are dangerous to nature. My patience is at the end, where the humans preserve a little bush behind their homes. It is not only because they want somewhere for their garbage, dead dogs and human excrement are all you will find in it. The whole forest stinks of humans' obscenities. Here we see that how Ishuoro was tired of human moving towards the extinction of the forest. They are preserving forest but only for their own personal needs. I have asked that he pass judgment for my limbs that were hacked off piece by piece, for my eyes that were gouged and my roots disrespectfully made naked to the world, for the desecration of my forest body. Here Ishwaro Murit is asking that ask for the justice, whatever you want from the forest head. And the justice what Ishwaro wants is for judgment for its limb being cut down. How humans like Dimok for carving and showing their talent and their carving creativity, they are cutting off the limbs of the forest. But my body was stripped by the impious hands of Dimok, Ogun's favored slave of the forge. That is an offering which would have gladdened heart of forest father himself. Here what is Murid saying to Ishuoro? Ishuoro is complaining that how Dimok has harmed him for his personal needs. And then Murit is telling that perhaps this was the offering to the forest head. So even if he is going to forest head for the justice for whatever happened to him, it won't be of any use because it happened under the blessings of the forest head. Here we can also see the pain the trees and the forest might be feeling because of everything the humans are doing. In the end of the section which I have selected, I have taken the beginning part of the part 2, which ends with the monologue by Ishuoro. Demo, son and the son two carvers, who taught you how you impel me, abuse me, scratching my shame, to the dwellers of hell, where the womb, snake, shudders and the world is set on fire. Demo, did you know? Mine is the tallest tree that grows on land. Mine is the head that counts. The messengers of heaven. Did you not know? Demok, did you not know? Only the tree may eat itself. Oro alone is the worm that strips himself. Denudes the forest in the night. Only I may eat the leaves of the silk cotton tree and let men cover and women run to hall. My voice is thin, my voice is shrill, my voice is no child's lullaby to human ears. Place Marivu between your gates and let my knives. Here is a long monologue which ends with the line, not a leaf, I will be revenged. Ishuoro, I will be revenged, I will be revenged. Here we see, in this monologue, we see the pain of Ishuoro of being cut off after being the longest tree in the forest. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Today I am discussing The Dance of the Forest, play written by Wole Soyinka. A Dance of the Forest performed was in the Nigerian independence celebration in 1963. And today I am going to discuss some part of this play, that starting of the part of the forest to gathering of the forest, that some bracket see that it's given some instructions, that is enter a forest crier with scroll. Forest crier means some officer who announced what is happening here. Strike is gone is the sound of musical. A few forest spirits emerge from hiding places. Mostly only their faces can be seen. The criers walk with the kind of mechanical to from movement. This crier also give two instructions that to the introduce the forest fathers and whole sons, like dwell in this forest, rock devils, earth imps, tree demons, comets, devils, greeny, incubi, succubi, wind horrors, beasts and halfways, and such sons and subject of forest father, and all that dwell in his demon. Take note, this mind is the welcome of the dead. Here the invite to dead spirit who are suffering of injustice. And the first introduce the cries also to represent some to introduce some character to present here in that in the. And he explained that the spirit of some spirit of goods, some are evil, some of violence and carelessness. In approximate duplication of motives, be they illusory, tangible, commendable or demandable. And take notes, this selections is by the living. We hold these rights and human insistence by proclamations led the mist of generations. And now the carriers stop that, and that time forest father enters with the irony. And here is the conversations between the forest head and the irony. That forest head say that, they made amusing comparisons. It was really their latent violence which frightened me. I did not know what I would do if it's involved me. That is conversations. The forest head is a very be a violent things. He think that, and irony replied that they appear tame enough now. Forest head. So tempt in fact, I could send them home, but the project too easily. And irony say that they had no suspicions of you. Forest head. Only uncertainty. I I throw a dark hints to preserve my mystery and force them into an acceptance of my aloofness. Here, Forest Head was very nervous, and he feels like aloofness, and it's tell me to all except a woman that irony suddenly he is give to name of Madame Tortoise. And Forest Head also tells that, oh, you have done very well to choose her irony, and I am very pleased. And Ishoro irony tells that he will find us. Forest Head tells that what Ishoro that. Ishoro is the spirit of the trees, and irony gave to that he will find us. I have led a trial that will bring him to us. Forest Head. We will make use of him. If the child needs a friend, then the mother must summon the witch. Proverbs 2. How is it spoken by that busy man? Ekboreko. Irony, laughing, and mimicry that words provoke to bones and silence. Forest Head also introduced the fermented murex blood. Brother is he not brother in the fermented millet's blood. Well, is everything prepared? Irony tells us, we are ready. We are ready for that search. Him. Forest Head. Remind me, how far back are we? Forest Head tells that how far to bring it. That is irony. Give to answer that about 18th century, possibly more. Once of that great empires, I forget which. And here's one in this play, it presented of play, and here is a bracket to arrange something, and here is another scene that we see the enter of another character is the Mata Kharibu is in a throne, and Mata Kharibu and other his queen Madame Tortoise. Here is a conversation. We can see that Mata Kharibu and Madame Tortoise both are surrounded by splendor. A spade, lunches, and Africa guitar. Here the instrument of it's the Africa guitar. And Mata Kharibu is angry. His eyes roll terribly. The court covers his queen. On the other hand, is very gay and cruel in her coquetry. She seems quite oblivious of the king's conditions. And another important character is the court poet, is the demo, stand a few feet from her, and behind him stand his scribe, a young boy, pen a scroll at the ready, thus not involved in the action at any time. Praise in one position. Another character are sitting as right, and here the one side of Mata Kharibu, and another his queen is Madame Tortoise, and Demo are standing to conversation there between them, and Madame Tortoise suddenly say, "I'm sad." And court poet also give to what is your reason, your to sadness, your feeling that time, and court poet use of admiring words like it is mental. You are mentally sad, and my lady, woven only for the glorious. Sadness is noble, my lady, and you wear it like the night. And I hope it smothers you like once. And at that time, Madame Tortoise gave to reply that the poet, the sadness will not leave me. I have lost my canary. It's give to cause to I have lost my I have lost my canary. That is the reason to my sadness. And court poet tells her, "Your canary, madam, would you say? Would you say? And I don't wish is madam, that you had lost your head. It's you lost your canary means you don't lost your head. Madam tortoise, unreadable name." And court poet also tells that, "My lady, I would not say, look up. This is not given to the eyes to perceive its own beauty. Reflection is the nothing." That is, court poets also admiring some words like a reflection is nothing except in the eyes of sensitive soul. You are except your own sensitive soul. Mirror is dross. And Madame Tortoise tells that, "I'm impatient. I'm very impatient now." And court poets also tells that, "You has the frazzers, my lady, and the breast of the canary. You four-headed, my lady. It's the inspirations of your servant." And that is the very in this way, court poet are very admiring the things of Madame Tortoise. You are not like a sadness. And Madame Tortoise that she tells also she tells that, "Can you fly as high with your feet as you conjured so easily with words? You like your words give your fly as a high." And court poets also tells that, "Madam, it's my turn to be unriddled." And Madame Tortoise and conversation that the between that she lost her canary, that and another Madame Tortoise, very important to know, "Fools, do you want to start itself with flying?" That time court poet replied that, "My lady, you were born on satins, on brocades and red velvet. A canary was born on wings." Here we can see that the Madame Tortoise is a queen. That is to born a wealthy and rich family. It's give your wings, because you are a very it's so many things it's you're born like a very wealthy family. It's not to think to sadness of her life. And Madame Tortoise after give that, "The canary will like you better for it." And now another character is novice are entered that, and the novice conversation that a royal birds may not be tired. That is very important. A royal bird may not be tired, and my hands are soft. I will fetch the canary. That is in this play, Wole Soyinka very use of so many symbolic words to tell us that. And Madame Tortoise, "If you tutor give a permission, certainly, what do you say, my poet?" That time the court poet give to answer that it's find the reason of why she sadness and aloofness she feels that. That time the poet tells that, "Did not a soldier fall to his death from the roof 2 days ago, my lady?" Madame Tortoise, "That is so. I heard a disturbance and I called the guard to find the cause. And I thought it's come from the roof and direct him there. He was too eager and he fell." And court poet tells the, "Okay, what favor, madam?" And Madame Tortoise give to order to bring him to go, and and Madame Tortoise order to follow him, and when he has restrict my canary, bring in here to me like a servant. And now that is part I am discussed, and thank you.
The warrior is in the play is ended. The warrior is a dead man of the previous life. In the previous life, he is still in this warrior grave. Only it is bright and new. Then Mata was introduced, the character of Mata Karibu was introduced. It was you, a slave, that it means that the warrior is a slave. Then Mata Karibu is telling the warrior that it was you dared to think that you have not right to think you are this, because you are a slave. Then Mata Karibu is telling the warrior that you have not even begun to repent of your madness. The warrior said that madness, your majesty, what type of madness is there? Mata Karibu said that madness, treachery, fronting, incensing, traitor. Do you dare to question my words? That you have no right to question of my order, because you are the slave. Warrior, no terrible one, only your commands. Then the physician is entered, and the conversation between physician and warrior is started. That warrior said that I know you are in the pay of Mata Karibu, that you are the you are in the under of the Mata Karibu. The warrior said physician that you are under the work under of Mata Karibu. That then the physician saved the warrior, and he said that I saved you twice from the being tortured, and just now I saved your life. Try and think of me only as a friend. Then physician offered a warrior a friendship, and then he said that we become a friend. Then warrior said that it is an unjust war. I cannot lead my men into battle mainly to recover the treasure of any woman. That he said, warrior has said that because for woman I did not lead battle. I did not lead my men into battle because it is fight because of woman. Then the reference of who placed their trust in me. If the king steals another's wife, it is his affair, but let it remain so. Mata Karibu hoped that dishonored king would go to war on her account. There he was wrong. It seems her rightful husband does not consider that your new queen is worth better. Then a physician said that a man cannot take a wife without dowry. Then we can conclude that there is a reference of a dowry in the play of Wole Soyinka. Then a physician said that physician said warrior that the soldier does not choose his war. Warrior said that is Mata Kharibu, not a soldier. Physician was ever a man so bent on his destruction. Warrior, if that referred the king, you have spoken your first true word today. Physician said that future generation will label that for the future generation you will recognize as a traitor. Your son, your children will all call you. Remember now, you have a wife, have you not? An expert mother. Then warrior said that unborn generation will be cannibals most worshipful physician. Unborn generation will, as we have done, eat up one another. Then warrior said that they will decide their future. Unborn generation have decide their future, that how they live and how they die. Then physician said, then there is some conversation, and then the physician told that you think that your own life is yours, dispose of that. Physician said that you think that your own life is yours? Warrior, I have the right to choose how I mean to die. That warrior said that I have the right, that how I live and how I die. I have right for my life. Physician, your own life, are you sure that no one else may waste your life except you? Physician, you have told them what to think, you have ordered their feelings, these men are used to obeying you. The physician said that future generation are obeying you, that you have to order their feelings, and they will obey your orders. Then the Mata Kharibu said that, historian said that it is unheard of. War is the only consistency that past ages afford us. That war, it is the legacy which new nations seek to perpetuate. Patriotics are grateful for the wars. Soldiers have never questioned bloodshed. That soldiers have never questioned that how bloodshed is in the wars. Warrior has taken 60 of my best soldiers with him. This warrior has taken 60 of my best soldiers with him. Your Highness has been too lenient. Is the nation ignored the challenge of greatness because of the petty-mindedness of a few words and few cowards and traitors? Then the reference of Trojan Wars is that the historian said that I have a whole history of Troy. If you were not swilling of pigs and could read the writings of wiser men, I would show you the magnificence of the destruction of a beautiful city. I would reveal to you the attainments of men which lift mankind through the ranks of gods and demigods. And who was the inspiration of this divine carnage? Helen of Troy, a woman whose honor became a rare conception as a beauty. Would Troy, if it were standing today, lay claim preservation in the annals of the history if 1,000 valiant Greeks had not been slaughtered before its gate and 100,000 frozen within her walls. Then the Mata Karibu and Soothsayer, who was Akboreko in the former life. The conversation was going on with Soothsayer. That Soothsayer said that I see much blood, Mata Karibu, on both sides of the plug. Mata Karibu said that I will be satisfied with that. Does it not mean a great battle? On the Karibu's side, at least there will be real soldiers fighting. To sail that man down the river, he and his men sailed them all down the river. Then in the another conversation of Mata Karibu and Akboreko, Mata Karibu has said that I have a curse. They have not cursed me as you think, but this new thing, you are wise, surely you can understand. It is unheard of, I shall be shamed before generation to come. What does it mean? Why should my slave, my subject, my man woman properly say, unless he is made, I shall not fight this war? Is he free? The God, Soothsayer and Mata Karibu conversation that it is about the curse which was on Mata Karibu, that they have not cursed me as you think, but this new thing, you are wise, surely you can understand, it is unheard of. I shall be shamed before generation to come. What does it mean? Why should my slave, my subject, my maidly human properly say, unless he is made, I shall not fight this war? Is he free? Then the conversation going on between Mata Karibu and the Soothsayer. There is a slave dealer also, that honorable physician to the court of Mata Karibu, by this concern for the health of traitors, condemned to a fate worse than death. Physician, Mata Karibu is not so devoted humanity as to. I assure you most sincerely that you are mistaken. My new vessel is capable of transporting the whole of Karibu's court to hell. When that time does come, the honorable historian here can testify to it. I took him abroad. Then the slave dealer is exit and said that I take my leave, be good enough to give me your official clearance. I have only an hour, remember. And then he left. Then Madame Tortoise is entered. You were late returning poet, court poet, who is a historian. Quote poet, such is the generosity of my lady's minds. The poet is now indulged and cannot abide storms. Madam, I waited until sunshine was restored, hoping it would shrivel you. Madam Tortoise, is that my candy? I no longer desire it. Then Madam Tortoise said that you are the one that will not fight for me. Warrior, Madam, I beg you to keep your distance. Restraint is a difficult exercise for a man. Madam Tortoise said, a man, you speak like a man. No wonder your men are all men. Every one of them they have been well taught by their leader. It is marvelous thing these men were stupid, but they come under a leader, a man, and suddenly they stand upright and demand more than what is theirs. Then Madam Tortoise said that he could not understand. Warrior could not understand that I took him. I took the warrior just as I select a new pin every day. That is said that I have taken the warrior as I select a new pin every day. He came back again and could not understand why the door was bad to him. He was such a fool. Madam Tortoise said that warrior is fool because he cannot understand that what I would say. Then warrior said, I cannot hear you, madam. I cannot hear you. Madam Tortoise, call me by my name. Madam Tortoise, I am the one who outlasts you all. Madam Tortoise, you are a man. I swear I must respect you. Madam Tortoise, accept that I am one who outlasts you all. So call me Madam Tortoise. Call me by my name. Madam Tortoise said, I can save you. I can save you alone or with your man. Choose. Why should a man be wasted? Why must you waste yourself for a fool like Kharibu? Then he said that I saved you. But why you are on the side of Mata Kharibu, and she is a fool.
Attempts of the forest by Wole Soyinka. I am going to talk about the summary and main points of this novel, and this part, page number 66 to 85. The first encounter is the dialogue between Aroni and Ishuro. Another part there is Madame Tortoise and the woman talking about their past, where Ishuro entered and said that the soldier was fool, that soldier, that dead man. And then Aroni takes side of that good deeds, and Aroni and Ishuro that little verbal fight. And while during that conversation, Ishuro said that I have been assaulted and my follower murdered. Yes, I know it now, murder. So Ishuro now come to know that his follower Ormero, who was murdered by Ogun's follower Dimo. So that he strongly put point that he was here because he come to know that his follower is murdered. Then
Ogun then another that verbal and physical fight between Ogun and Ishuro, that face to face at last Ishimuro. So Ogun strongly said that now you and I face to face we are can. So and he said that Dimok is no empty nut that fell motherless from the sky. In all that he did, he followed my bidding. I will speak for him. So this both gurus that we can say are strongly put their argument or put their point for their followers. Then Ishuro takes a sudden leap, and then the physical fight is going on. Then Ishuro started fight with Ogun. Then this mystical or we can say that very 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 the dark scene is that come. So thunderclap blackout, forest head is next seen holding them apart. So forest head holding them apart without touching them, so that mystical scene or mystical scene is coming there. So forest head say that soon I will not tell you from the humans so closely have their habits going on you. Here we can come to know that forest head is now going now here as humans, as in human's body. Then another conversation that going on between Ishuro and Aroni. Then Ishuro said, I came here for vengeance. So he came here for that revenge. Then Ishuro, I will not leave without it. So he here with his strongly desire to take revenge of his follower. So then again, Ogun further takes side of his follower, that let my servant go. So both are very strongly lead that point. So Ishuguro also that this conversation also going on. Then Forest said that Ishuro now goes from that conversation. Then Forest said that call the questioner and let no one fully intervene for the furthering of his post. So a questioner comes. Now who is questioner? We don't know. But later on we come to know that who is questioner. That is one of the character of this novel. So questioner asks questions rapidly to a dead woman. That I am certain she had no. The questioner said that who sent you? Then the dead woman said that I am certain she had no womb, but I think it was a woman. So questions are going on. Then their main came here and questioner also asked him. Then we come to know that Forest had marked him as Muleru. So Muleru and dead man. So again Forest had said that Hush Muleru, I knew you. So we come to know that this forest man, that god that no dead man as Muleru, that in the past perhaps that his name or his identity as Muleru. And yes. So questioner so dead man identifying him as Muleru said that I Muleru who rode the slave ship to the beating of the lash, the sea has paid his debt. So here we came to know that perhaps that dead man was the slave in his past, and that past deed that Forest had know of his slaver. That Forest know that he was slaver. Then Aroni enter, looking puzzled, that reaches suddenly and rips off the questioner's mask. So here we come to know that who is questioner. So Aroni doubt on this questioner, and Aroni reaches suddenly and rips off the questioner's mask. It is Ishuro. So we come to know that Ishuro disguised himself in the questioner's mask. Aroni said that I was sure I recognized a similarity in Venom, but I did not think even Ishuro would death. Now, Forest head subjects the interpreter to severe scrutiny. So now interpreter comes and they are so interpreter is acolyte of Forest head. So they are working for like the holy men who worked in church or even any holy place. So for the welcome of enter the dead woman who is unpregnant, leading the half child by the hand. As each spirit is summoned, one of the human three becomes agitated, passes and then pronounces. So interpret now calls one by one the spirit. That first spirit they call that the spirit of palm, then the spirit of palm, and they the spirit they themselves introduce him. That spirit who is spirit of palm. Then here the description that half child now what half child is doing between that introducing with the spirits. So he played the game with the figure red squats, and half child then say that half child also introduced himself that I who yet await a mother, feel his dread, feel this dread, I who flee from womb. To branded whom cried now I will be born dead, I will be born dead. So interpreted then called spirit of dark, then spirit, this conversation of spirit of dark. Then half child again and again between that while the spirits introducing themselves, half child again that during his intensity of his game, his dialogue is come there between that introduce of that spirits, that branded home, spirit of palm then said white scans, woe me. So this spirit of palms and then spirit of darkness again peat and forest. So other spirit is spirit of precious stones that are gold and diamond, spirit of gold and diamond. Then spirit of then this half child brand home, then this spirit of palm, the darkness, precious stone said their main their argument or their pain. We can say that pain. So palm's pain, that white skins woe me, darkness, peat and forest, and precious stone courting death. Then another spirit of patchy dreams, and again this conversation again patchy dreams thirsty blade. So then spirit of rivers come. Then chorus of waters, and this conversation of chorus of waters and spirit of the rivers. Then we come to know that why these all spirits are why these all spirits are came, because this is the spirit of palm or pachyderm or darkness or precious stone and rivers. These all are we can say that Wole Soyinka put here that eco-critical concern. So this conversation that then was shared, this chorus chorus talk with the river that let no man then lay his feet in any stream in any. Then spirit of river said that then shall men say that I the mother have joined veins with the palm my brother. So this eco-critical concern also that spirit of sun is also there. Then spirit of volcanoes, spirit yes. Then ant leaders are also there. Ant leaders in this conversation of forest head and ant leaders. Then the forest head said that you also break our skin upon the ground, fearful that we guard the wisdom of earth. Sorry, ant leader said that. Then ant leader also asked to freedom. That freedom we have like the hunter on a precipice. Then this conversation is going on. So these all spirits and ant leader and all ants also another ants also raise their voice, and these are all including in eco-critical concern. So now the interpreter unmask themselves. They are three. So enter the first of triples. So first was found he said that as anyone found the means. Or second triple said that I am the greater cause. Then third triple said that I find I am posterior. So can no one see on what milk I have been nourished. So another conversation now going on between Ogun and Ishiguro. Then half child and dead woman also the conversation is going on. Now between that conversation, there is the description. Now, Aroni, now the woman appears, and all eyes are intent upon Demo until he makes up his mind, gives the child to the dead woman. Immediately, Aroni leads out the dead woman with the half child, and Forrest takes a fine look at the leathery goes off. Ishiguro gives a loud yell of triumph, rushes off stage. So this ceremony or this celebration is going on. Then here Ishiguro addressing that Ishiguro re-enters bearing a heavy club, dance of the unwilling sacrifice, in which Ishiguro and his jester had given up relentlessly towards the totem and the silent dancing figures. Now Agborego and the old man enters, the old man who was the father of this Demo. And Murute was very drunk and dragging them on, and the sound of the main body of beaters with the drummers continues in the distance. Now the part ends with these old figures are now living in that mortal life. So old figures here introduced as how they living their lives in past. And now another very important that I thought the very important point is that eco-critical concern that all spirit and aunt they are raise their voice in front of forest head. So this is the ending part of this second chapter. Thank you.